What's up, guys? No Procrastination, episode 9. I'm Daniel.
I'm Brian.
And let's get into Captain Marvel. I know, God damn it, you ain't watching, but
I try to.
I'm gonna come out right off the top and say I liked it better than Black Panther.
What?
Real talk.
No.
Yeah, no, real talk.
No way.
Like Black Panther's like the message of Black Panther was way more dope, I guess. But overall, like as we're just talking movie, like Captain Marvel was it.
So what's the plot of Captain Marvel?
The main character, Brie Larson, what's her name? Carol, I think. Yeah, Carol. She shoots the light engine and like it blows up, and basically the thing, like the core that creates the light engine to go like that speed and stuff, like it infuses in her and it makes her like Kree. Like so the evil people take her back to Hala, and then they trick her into believing like that she was always Kree. It's some wild shit. And then she believes them, and then everything, and then they go back, and then yeah, all that crazy shit. But it was a dope movie. But the whole time I was watching it, I was just like, she's really gonna beat up Thanos' ass. Like,
So what's her power?
I don't know. She shoots like proton bombs like out of her hands. And shit. I don't know. She doesn't look that strong. Like the way like she attacks and everything. Like she doesn't look that strong, but I guess it's gonna get the job done. Like Thor seems like he's stronger than her. Honestly, like we being real, but. It was a good movie, bro. For sure, give it like a 9 out of 10.
Was there anyone else in it?
Like other Marvel characters?
Yeah.
No. Because it was like before it was before the whole Avengers were even founded. It was before. She's like the first in Marvel universe. She's like the first superhero to like be somebody. So yeah, but it was cool. It was a cool little backstory like to go into.
Yeah, I need to watch it still.
Bro, it was good. I watched it twice. Like it was good.
You watched it twice?
Yeah, it was really good. It actually was like I'm not even. I watched Black Panther like 3 times, so it doesn't matter. But Captain Marvel, I think it was pretty solid.
Yeah,
I liked it, bro.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
What about what other movie stuff? There's a bunch of movie stuff happening this week.
I don't even want to get into Suicide Squad. Like,
why you don't like it?
Bro, did you see the first one? I never saw it. I saw like one scene of the Joker and I turned it off. I was like, nah.
What?
I was like, Jared Leto as a Joker was like the worst thing ever.
Not a fan of Jared Leto.
Just not him as a Joker. Jared Leto's a cool actor. He was crazy for his parts like he does, but his Joker was pretty weak. Like he tried to.
You didn't watch it though.
I saw his scene though, and I heard that he was barely in the movie anyway. So he was only in like a couple scenes. I saw like one scene. I was like, nah. Showing like on FX just some shit. I was like, nah. I was like, I ain't feeling it. It was just a weird cast, bro. Like I feel like they tried too hard because they put Will Smith, that one white girl from Wolf of Wall Street, I forgot her name. Margaret something Robbie. I don't know.
She played
the girl in Wolf of Wall Street. You know
I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about, but
something Robbie. Margaret.
She's pretty good.
Margaret Robbie. I know, no, she's good, but I'm just saying the cast was really like thrown together. Like Will Smith too. Like I don't really want Will Smith as damn Deadshot. Like what the hell? Like nah, bro. I was feeling that. It was weird.
I thought it was cool. I heard more hate about it more than likes.
Because I feel like
I fell asleep.
Did you go to the movies to watch it?
Yeah.
And you fell asleep there? That's pretty damn bad. Yeah, I heard it.
I always fall asleep during movies though.
Okay, so
it's just my thing.
Talking shit, yeah.
I
don't know, bro. It never caught my attention.
Who's taking Will Smith's spot?
Idris.
Idris.
I would have preferred if they did Idris from the jump. He seems like he's more. I'm not saying Will Smith's a bad actor, but to fit that character, like yeah, I think Idris would have been. Idris a boy. It just made like a music video like a week ago or 2. Did you see that?
Yeah, bro, he's about to be at Governor's Ball.
Yeah, bro, he's crazy. Like what the fuck? He's supposed everywhere.
He's a DJ now.
All this shit. Yeah, what the hell? Like,
I don't know what he's doing.
Does that shit in his spare time. Hit him up for a gig.
Stop.
A little party.
Will's doing the Serena Williams biopic now.
That's funny because Will Smith is basically getting kicked off of to do from Suicide Squad.
I don't think they kicked him off though. I just don't think.
You don't think he wants to do it?
Yeah, nah.
See, so he knows like this probably wasn't for me. Like he probably seen the bag and he was like, damn.
I don't even know if Suicide Squad did that big of numbers.
I don't think it did. I really don't think it did. I think it did, but I just think that the reviews were just all negatives. Like, but yeah. But they say okay, but was like how much big of a difference is the color between Will Smith's like
Idris?
No, in the dad of.
Her dad's dark skin.
It's pretty dark.
Yeah, like dark skin.
But is Will Smith really that light? You know, I mean.
Will Smith's hella light.
Like how light? Like I don't think he's that light, is he?
He's a light skin. Yeah, what do you mean?
Damn, people really get like they don't like that shit. Like,
It's obvious. What do you? It's obvious.
Like there's like a difference. There's a notable difference then.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn. I haven't seen pictures of her dad. I don't
Have you
know.
not seen Serena and Venus?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that could have been light
I
skin.
forgot if they're like. Forgot if their dad's actually African or not.
I think
like, their dad.
Yeah, like
actually might
Nigerian,
be-
like actually like hardcore.
I think their dad actually might be African.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is kind of a big difference. But people were naming Idris. People were naming.
Damn, he's just taking everything.
They're naming Idris to be instead of Will and.
Damn, another good.
Who's the other one? Mahershala. They want Mahershala to take it.
Mahershala. No, I feel like Mahershala. How old is Mahershala anyways, bro? I was about to say, I feel like he's too
young.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like he's too young to take on that kind of character.
I mean, they can still do it though. They could just like make up.
Yeah, but like Will Smith, you would just see him more as like an older.
So what? The reason I thought they picked Will Smith just because the name.
Yeah, no, that's what I don't really like. So.
I thought they just I thought that's why. But
Who else could do it? Ooh, you know who could do it?
who?
Denzel.
Denzel probably.
Denzel will body that shit.
Denzel probably would. Yeah.
Damn, like whoa. And he's a little darker too, no?
But it is. I don't know. It's an issue in the movies just because it's just harder to sell. Apparently.
I guess it's a biopic too. Yeah, you could really, yeah. Damn, why are they doing
It's mostly just Hollywood doing it. Hollywood's done it a bunch of times.
biopics while they're still playing too? No, like why? Or are they gonna wait till they retire or whatever? Is this like are they filming already or is this just ideas? Like
I'm pretty sure they're filming.
Whoa.
I don't know if they're filming. I think they're just they're like putting it together.
I don't really like that, to be honest. Like
planning it?
Like no, like biopics while the person's still like doing like in their craft. Like imagine if they made a biopic about LeBron James while he was still playing. Like I was thinking that's kind of like, don't you think that's kind of weird? Like
kind of.
Like come on, bro. Don't you think that's a little weird? Like.
Well,
like wait till they're all said and done so you can really get all of their career into it, you know what I mean? Like that's why I think it's a little tacky. Like they're just trying to put it out just for money.
They're really old though. Like Venus is.
Yeah, but they still be playing. Like Serena's still out here. Like
yeah.
Don't let the little baby fool you. Like she's still out here killing shit. I don't know, just a little tacky. Put out a biopic like that.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Let's get into that juice. That juice box.
Young Post.
He does not sound like Post, bro.
He does. He sounds like Post Malone.
You driven, bro.
Yes, he does.
I hate Post. I wouldn't know.
He sounds just like Post.
No, he doesn't.
Right.
On certain notes, maybe, but not like all the way throughout, like his voice and like, nah.
He sounds just like Post.
Tripping balls. I hate Post. Annoying.
But
this race.
I thought it was pretty trash.
It depends on what.
Like the melodies are dope.
Melodies were
like
nice.
the production is cool.
The production kind of lost me.
I don't like it. Like he doesn't do it for me.
I don't want to call it trash. I'm
calling it trash.
I just, because I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying it was like so good. So for that reason, I would call it trash. But if I were to just go into it blind, like without hearing anything about it, I would say it was okay. I don't even want to say solid, but it was okay. Like there's trash, and then there's okay, and then there's solid. I put it at okay. Like a little bit above trash. Only because he gave me like 6 good songs, but it was like, what was it, like 19 tracks?
I'd give it like a 5.
Yeah, I'll probably give it like a 6.5. I'll give it a 6.5. Yeah, really. But I don't know. But I don't know. I guess his first one was better. His first mixtape.
I liked it. I liked his project of Future. I was a fan of that.
That was okay to me, to be honest.
I liked it.
I don't know. It was.
He didn't sound like Post too much there.
Because he was more rapping. He wasn't really singing on that.
Yeah, I like it when he has a couple songs on his new album that he's like being himself. He's rapping.
You think he's the best freestyler in the world though? Like everybody.
I could hella tell he was a freestyle. He was freestyling the whole thing.
Yeah, he even tweeted. He's like, oh.
Even on his first song, I was trash.
He's like, I didn't write any of my shit. I'm like, I know. Like we can tell.
He was like, I'm suicidal, but only thing I thought he said suicide and dough, and then I like geniused it and it was door, and I was like, oh. Door. He was like, the only thing suicide is door. I was like, all right.
Oh, he said I'm suicidal and something about a suicide door?
Yeah, then something. The only thing suicide is. He's like, the only thing suicide door.
Damn.
I was like, all right.
Kind of whack for that. No whack bars right there.
It was trash.
I hate on him though. Like I like him. I liked him ever since he dropped. So.
What about Beast Coast?
I ain't hear it.
You didn't hear their song?
No, I ain't peep it.
It's only a song.
That was only a song?
Yeah, it's only one song.
They knew?
It's their single.
They
What do
knew?
you mean they knew?
They knew?
They knew?
Yeah.
Do you not know who is it?
No.
Oh, it's Pro Era,
Is it like-
Flatbush, and...
Oh, it's a whole
Underachievers.
collab of all them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about ASAP Mob? They're not gonna throw them in there?
They've never been a
Damn.
part of it.
Disrespectful, bro. East Coast gotta link up all together. Is they gonna be doing shit like that?
ASAP Mob ain't doing shit.
I know. They really ain't.
I think Flatbush is probably making the most
I like
noise.
Flatbush. I don't really slap them, but I like them.
Flatbush is probably making the most noise out of all three of them. all
Damn,
four
really?
of them.
Right now?
I think so. On the
Like
East
currently?
Coast, at least.
Oh, okay then.
Like, I think Rocky's probably the biggest name, but not for his music.
I don't even think people in the East Coast really rocking with Rocky. Like right now,
I
bro.
think they are.
Right now though, he hasn't.
It's fashion. It's fashion icon.
Don't go there. I don't know about that. Like why?
What do you mean?
No, what the f-
When I went there, they had
Yeah, but we
billboards.
won't-
They had billboards of them and shit.
we want him for music though. We don't want him for that fashion shit.
I mean, I guess.
They
But
need to go
York-
back to making like f***ing bangers, bro.
New York is all about fashion capital.
Wearing Timbs out there. Be hella cold out there, layered up and shit.
Nah, Flatbush. There's a song on Flatbush's album where I think there might be beef because they didn't go to Yam's funeral.
Ooh, that's
But like,
disrespect.
I don't know if it's disrespect.
It's kind of
They just said,
disrespectful. Well, did they tap in? Were they like?
I don't know. Meech did a song. He was talking about how he just couldn't do it. Couldn't see Yams, dude.
Oh, just for that reason?
Yeah, so
oh, okay, I feel it then.
But like, I don't know. Some people take it to heart. I can see Rocky taking that shit to heart.
Yeah, he
Like,
probably
bullshit.
would. Yeah, that's all true. Yeah, he would.
Like, man, fuck you, man.
Yeah,
He didn't want to come support.
fuck, bro. I really think that Pro Air is like the best out of all of them. Only because they have.
Not even Joey's been making music like that though.
Yeah, I wasn't a really big fan of his last album. Like I
I
told
liked
you.
it. I liked his last
Yeah, it
album.
was okay. Just I don't know. It felt.
He was on his conscious bag.
He was on. No, he's kind of on his radio back too. He dropped like
What?
He dropped like two or
There's
three
not
songs.
one song on there that I thought it was for radio.
Yeah,
Besides,
the
Devastated.
Devastated, bro. Come on.
Devastated was dope though.
Yeah, but it was just a little weird hearing him like
That song was
that.
dope.
It was dope, but to hear Joey like that,
He had bars in there.
because Joey's usually like just straight bars, like, but he was like, yeah, it feels so damn. And I was
That
like,
song was dope.
it was okay, but it's just not Joey, you know. Not for me, I guess.
Nick Caution was dope. I think I expect.
I love Nick Caution, bro, but I
He
haven't
can
really.
freestyle.
Yeah, but what was the last project he dropped?
Him and Nick did a collab
But like,
called Nick at Night.
I heard that, but what about his like a solo? Like when was the last
The
time he
Sky's the
dropped?
Limit.
Right?
That
How
was his
long
last
ago,
one.
right?
But then after that, he's just been doing hella freestyles.
Oh man.
So like on SoundCloud.
Damn, when he dropped that, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Like three. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
three, maybe
Yeah,
longer.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Been
he
a
need to put
minute.
more shit like him. He seems like he actually got
Kirk's on it. Kirk Knight.
Kirk.
I'm
dope.
expecting some hard beats
Kirk
from
Knight,
him.
Maney.
CJ Fly's on it too. I like him. He got bars. Like he spit.
I don't know what it is about CJ Fly that
You don't like him?
Not that I don't like him, but he just doesn't catch my
Your attention.
my attention really. I don't know if it's his voice. He just has I don't know.
I like him.
I like him. He's not a bad artist. Like
I get it. I think the Underachievers is probably the worst one of all of them to me.
I used to really like them.
Yeah, they used to be dope. The first two albums, and then
Yeah,
after
bro.
2015, they're pretty trash.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it was. They completely just
They fell off.
they fell off like tough, bro. I mean, it's hard out there. You got Underachievers, you got Flatbush, you got Pro Air, you
I
got
think it's that hard
ASAP
out
Mob. Like,
It's not that hard out there.
don't they all damn near live like right next to each other too? Like,
I mean, Flatbush is in Brooklyn, yeah.
yeah, they're all pretty close, no?
Yeah, they're all friends.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The comp, bro. The comp.
What? Chill.
The comp, bro. The comp be real out there.
What do you mean the calm?
The competition, fam.
Nah. What else they got?
6ix9ine, bro. 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine's been locked up.
Hey, but he was.
Yeah,
he
Troy
said,
Ave.
he said he was the king of New York.
Who else they got though? They ain't no one.
Shaq. Pause.
Shaq?
Shaq is.
Nah. Shaq ain't do it either.
I guess.
They ain't got no one.
Trying to think of something. Oh, what's that one for? God damn it.
I think it's too late.
No, I don't even want. I was about to say Dave East, but Dave East isn't really.
Nah, Davies is dope.
He's dope, but he ain't really done
Nah,
that
Dave-
much yet.
nah.
Dave East is dope though. I
There's
really.
a battle of the coast. Davies would be up.
Oh, for sure. No, for sure. Like a battle, yeah. Davies like off, yeah, for sure. But
Nah,
I'm
Dave's
saying
alright.
like I think Davies need to put out a couple more. He been kind of quiet, bro. He been pretty quiet.
Lightweight.
Cardi holding it down.
Cardi's holding it down.
She is.
Yeah, nah, East Coast. I don't know. I think it's kind of too late for them to be dropping East Coast. Cause yeah, they're all not hot.
Yeah, they should have done it like a couple years ago, bro.
I think Flatbush should have just stayed on their own. But I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do these splits too. Splits gonna be wild. That's crazy.
That's crazy. They really came together to do something called Beast Coast.
You really never heard them talk about it?
Nah, like I really haven't.
They've always talked about it for a minute.
Like wanting to do it, or have you?
I know it was Beast Coast, and there's another one that Pro Era wanted to do with ASAP Mob.
I don't really want to hear Pro with ASAP Mob.
That'd be dope. That'd be cool.
I don't know if I want to hear that.
I remember people wanted ASAP Mob with TE too.
Nah.
That would have been a good one back then.
Right now, I don't want to hear from ASAP Mob like at all.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Even their Cozy Tapes 2 was a fucking flop.
It was alright.
Bro, it was bad though.
I like Cozy Tapes.
Cozy Tape, the first one was hella good. The first one was Mania. 2 was...
I don't know what Ferg's been up to.
Oh, Ferg. Ferg's still kind of out here. He out here more than Rocky though. He is. He out here more than Rocky.
Kind of. He's doing like...
He dropped like a couple good songs last year that got like good radio play. I Ferg. Ferg might be like one of the only ones that the guy who like made the group popping, like he became bigger than. Cause he did become bigger than A$AP Rocky. He did.
I don't think so. Nah.
Bro, you tripping?
No.
Bro, you tripping balls. A$AP Rocky put out his first album, and then Ferg put out his with the.
They both had a good first.
Both had a good
Rocky had a
first.
better second. Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Because Ferg's second one was when he was like the white cover one, where he tried to go.
It was a decent
album. He tried
album.
to go techno.
It was a decent album.
He tried to go techno.
It was decent.
It was dope. I liked it.
It was decent, yeah.
It wasn't better than Rocky's second.
But I think he's more relevant still right now, like to this day, currently, present time.
Maybe.
Because he's still trying to like put out music. Rocky's kind of like you said.
Rocky's working on Og though.
What's that?
His little, I don't even know what it is. Like it's still like in the making, but he has like a bunch of like creatives on it. It's like a label, but not a label.
Oh, he's
like
trying to be big.
It's like creative marketing.
Damn, he just
like Ben Baller's on it.
Okay, he just too
like,
damn.
He has a bunch of random.
He's just too damn good about some music, then, huh?
Like wait.
All right, Rocky, we see you. It's all right, bro. It's all right, bro. Don't worry about it.
All right, you trying to
the Lil Peep.
Lil Peep. Do you ever like Lil Peep?
I never hated him, but I never got into his music. But I always did see like the support he got and like the message that he would like kind of put out to everybody. So I saw why people liked him, but like I don't think I've ever hated on him. Like no, I never paired him up with the Lils, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like
no, not at all. He just has the Lil
like
name.
People call Lil Uzi a rock star.
No. Lil Peep, he seems like a legit. Yeah,
he uses rock samples and everything. Too.
Yeah, so that's cool. I've maybe checked out like 3 songs at most. I don't know. Maybe if somebody were to give me like a handful of songs to listen to, like I'll do it. Like I'm not hating on him. I like him. He's cool. R.I.P.
Do you know what Rolling Stones wrote about him?
It's a long ass article, bro.
It was dope. It was a good article.
Yeah, it was good.
It was titled "The Tragedy and Torment of Lil Peep."
Yeah.
They call him this generation's Kurt Cobain.
I don't know.
The reason they called him that was because he idolized them. And
that's not fair though. You can't.
They called him because he idolized them, and they also said, so this is their quote: "Kurt, he's like Peep is like a Kirk-like figure. He's actingly pretty, blithely, self-destructive superstar that a generation of kids could look to and see their plain reflected."
But how long was he popping for though?
2 years.
I can't, bro. Kurt Cobain though. You. Come on.
I think no. They said this generation. They said he could have been.
Okay, that's fair. I agree with that. The way you said it, I think you said okay. That's fine.
He could have been.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I guess. I mean, you can never really just say stuff like that, but I
mostly just did it by the look, the way he looks.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. I feel like they just compared it to him just because of the way he looks, also. But I mean, I'm not mad at the comparison, I guess.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years when he died in Arizona.
Yeah, bro. I really think about that.
Show.
I was reading it and I was like, 2017. Like that was helping. Like damn, that.
He started popping. He started dropping music at 19 in 2015.
And it took him 2 years to pop off, huh?
Nah, he popped up like
right away. Damn.
Like I think he peaked. He was peaking already, or not peaking, but he was like constantly going up.
Yeah.
Some backstory on him. Hold on, let me see.
That's sad.
They did label him a SoundCloud rapper though.
I mean that's fair.
Was it though?
Because he dropped.
I think he was one of the first.
Yeah, he was one
to get on SoundCloud to pop off SoundCloud.
So that's fair. I mean that's not a bad thing to say, bro.
I would have more called him an emo rapper though.
Like I said, I never heard his music, but he looked like an emo type rapper, and like his fans were all
Only
really
because of his content. Because his content would always just be like girls and alcohol,
drugs, all
and
that
drugs,
stuff.
and his depression, anxiety.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
his biggest accolades were he had a top 40 album. He was a model at Fashion Week in Paris. He had 2 million followers.
Damn.
2 years.
Damn, 2 years, 2 million followers. Damn.
I want to see how he's compared to other SoundCloud rappers.
Like, what do you mean?
Cause who's the first group? It was like him, X, like one other person.
You're right. Wasn't it? Hold on, it wasn't even 6
It was someone else. Nah, I forgot who it was.
Wasn't Lil Pump.
I want to say Uzi, but I feel like that might be wrong.
I guess you could throw in Uzi there. I guess. I think Uzi used more YouTube though, but he was SoundCloud also. That's fair. But you can't call him a SoundCloud rapper, goddammit. I love Uzi. Uzi, I heard.
Yeah, he's big now.
Apparently, he doesn't make music anymore. Whatever.
I felt a little bad for his mom. So his mom just lives with his older brother, and then she was really confused about it. She said when he was home, he didn't really do drugs. Apparently she always knew about the Xanax and weed.
She always knew about it?
Yeah, she said she knew about it. She caught him a couple times, but she said hard drugs. Like he always knew not to.
Yeah, I was reading he's full like did cocaine and stuff too, right?
Yeah, like that stuff.
Yeah.
But like it just made me think of how well, one, I didn't know if they were trying to like sugarcoat it, because when I first started reading it, I was like, maybe she's just trying to make him like sound like he was a good, like not a bad kid, but like wasn't doing crazy shit at home. So then I did question her, but at the same time, he like loved to be on tour.
Oh.
And like artists, I know I've always heard artists either like they love to get away, especially the depression, to go on tour and just
forget about everything.
Yeah, forget about everything.
Especially with drugs and everything. Forget about everything. God damn it. Sad, bro. I remember seeing the video of the Snapchat video. Do you remember that?
Oh, when he died?
Yeah, bro.
When his friends died, he didn't know. He thought he was
that shit made me so sad because like he's actually they have like video of him like dead, bro. And they were just like the caption was even like laughing like, oh, he passed out from the drugs. And I was just like, bro.
The autopsy, the police reports, it was an accident due to fentanyl.
Yeah.
But they also found cocaine, opioids, weed. They had twice the lethal dose of fentanyl.
Fuck, bro.
Which was wild.
God damn.
They said he for sure didn't realize it was fentanyl. But they also did find a text on his phone saying, I'm under a lot of pressure from a lot of people, and I'm on a lot of drugs with no sleep. So what that told me was either his fans, labels, and friends are pressuring him hella bad.
To drop music?
Yeah, until they keep going.
Maybe he didn't want to anymore.
And like,
or maybe just he didn't want to do it as fast as they wanted him to. Like maybe they didn't want to. Maybe he was taking his own time. Like they probably just wanted music like that, like to come like after. Like
I mean, yeah, lightweight, but like when you get it, like.
But was he suicidal though?
They never mentioned it. Like he was just had really bad anxiety and depression, but his mom never mentioned him being suicidal or anything. But I don't think he want to kill himself.
Well, like, cause like I want to say, do we label it as an accident then that he died, or?
Yeah, for sure. Especially like later on in this thing. Hold on. So next thing, so his friends and family give him a little background. Everyone believed like he's gonna be a star, but he just took out a drug and had a bunch of career pressures. They mentioned this pressure thing too. Peep's brother actually said he believed that the Xanax popping, death obsessed, like it was just a persona of his.
Just a persona?
Yeah.
Oh, so he wasn't really on them like that. He was probably still on them.
That's what his brother was saying though.
I believe his brother. It's pretty close to him. Like
I don't think his brother was like kicking it with him like that though.
I mean, depends on what the people who were touring with him say actually then, because they were with him.
The people who were touring with him were wild. Like apparently, like he also said Peeps that would say like Lil Peep is not well, but Gus is fine. Gus is like his nickname.
Gus is his nickname.
Yeah, because his real name is Gustav R.
Damn.
I think I say that right, Gustav R.
Gustavo, like Latino? He Latino?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Man,
nah.
I was trying to take a W.
His parents were dope. Not gonna lie, his dad was a Swedish Harvard historian who wrote about Marxism and labor movements in Latin America.
Oh, they out here, bro.
He was dope.
No wonder he's so woke. Not real shit. Yeah, he got cool parents.
And then his mom also was a Harvard student, and then she was a journalist in London and Mexico, and she became a communist organizer.
Oh.
Yeah. When I read that, I was like, damn, I was like, they were really out here.
Parents was out here, bro. So that's why he's so woke. Real talk. Like, no bullshit.
He grew up in Long Beach, New York.
Oh, I was about to say, this fool.
I read that. I read it hella times. I was like, Long Beach.
I was about to say,
LA?
Yeah, he grew up in LA, like Long Beach out there.
Nah, it's in New York.
You out here cripping and shit.
They just did background for his whole like childhood. He was a normal kid, just like sports, video games, like rock music, skateboarded. Like he was a normal kid. He became hella rebellious around 15 when he got a tattoo with his mom's like initials and birthday.
That's fire.
He started hating everyone in his hometown.
Damn.
I guess he lived around hella wealthy kids. He just didn't fuck with none of them.
Oh, they was hating on him.
His anxiety came in at 16.
Does it say from what? Do they have like a...
Nah, his mom said she tried to get him help, but then he just started self-medicating.
Yeah, I feel it.
Rolling Stones said his mom raised her sons as budding socialists with a healthy distrust of authority. So it wasn't particularly upsetting to have a tattooed, weed-smoking teenager who loved punk rock and hip-hop and hated school.
Come on, let him do it. Let him do his thing, bro.
That's what I mean. Like, it made sense. Like, he seemed like a cool kid.
Yeah, it really seemed like... I guess it really was just...
Like, to me, he just seemed like a cool... At this point, he just seemed like a cool kid who was just rebellious.
Just doing whatever. He was just not really worrying about his future or anything. Just in the moment. Just...
in the moment.
Yeah, just in the moment.
Yeah, he was in the moment.
Yeah.
He did drop out his senior year, but he did get his degree later on, though.
Oh, okay.
He kind of winged it, went to LA, tried it with a friend, and
from there,
then he came back. Nah, he came back.
Oh, he came back like an LA boy. He's like, I'm finna put out some music.
Yeah, he was probably trying to just go for a quick shot.
So 2015 is when he moved back from LA, and that's when he started. He didn't know where to live. He had no.
So he didn't really know what he was doing with his life yet.
Yeah, he didn't have a secure living situation. So then he was just couch hopping for a minute.
Oh, damn.
And then
couch surfing.
That's when.
Might be.
So that's when he was like, that's when he hooked up with this group called GBC.
Oh, he had a group then.
Kind of.
Oh.
They're a bunch of like just crack addicts, or not crack addicts.
Damn, disrespectful.
Like drug addicts. I fuck fools. But at this one.
But were they doing music too, or were they just like a group?
So pretty much he moved. So he moved when he went back, when he was confident with his music. He started living in this one place where it was like a loft where a bunch of just rappers would come and go, and producers, and just a bunch of drug addicts would live there.
Yeah.
And then that's how he like met them. And then he became influenced by them, and they kind of changed them and like kind of put him on the wrong path.
Oh, so it was their fault.
And then after that, and GBC is part of like, you know, Lil Tracy.
Yeah.
And Fish Narc and all them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that group.
That whole crew.
Oh. Yeah, it was closer to you.
Oh. I don't know. So Lil Tracy knew him like from like way back then.
Yeah, they knew each other for a minute. This was before 2016.
Okay, so they were
after 2016 was when he signed to First Access, and then that's where they had the joint venture and everything, and then he moved to Echo Park, and Echo Park is known as
Echo Park.
You know about it?
I've heard about it. Yeah.
Really, I've heard about it.
Yeah,
apparently,
I've heard the whole songs.
Apparently, it was just known for hella struggling SoundCloud artists.
Yeah, really?
And Peep had a house there, and he said that, or I forgot who said it, but the quote that they had was like he felt guilty about being the one on the rise, rising to the top real quick, and as a result, like he was just overly welcoming, so anyone was just coming through.
Oh damn!
And then his mom shared a story of it's kind of like there's just drugs always in the house.
And well, yeah, because now he's living on his own. He
and then
has stuff everywhere.
And then she says somebody screwed a dealer over, and a guy came in and put a gun against his head.
Against his head? Damn.
Yeah, Peep's head. So like this point, I was like, yeah, your crew,
he's on
your
that
crew's
path.
messing you up.
Yeah.
I was like, nah.
Damn, that's so sad, bro. Cause he seemed like such a like good person, like a good kid, dude. Like at heart, like, but damn, he probably just got fucked up by the wrong crowd.
And in the same summer, he dropped Hellboy, which is another one of his mixtapes. And 2017 is when he went on his world tour.
Damn, a world tour though.
Yeah, he went to
That's
Europe and everything.
Crazy.
Like Canada and everywhere.
I heard his fandom was crazy overseas. Like I heard that he was crazy for him,
Bro,
bro.
the crowd overseas is dope for everyone.
I've heard that shit. Oh, yeah, there's just
Even
so.
Waka.
They're just so.
Waka said he sells out.
Waka's still doing shit out there.
Waka
Like,
said
that's
he sells-
crazy.
He sells out
Yeah.
in Europe.
They're just so, like, welcoming to everybody out there, bro. It's amazing.
What like kind of threw me off was they said that his fans will throw weed, Xans, and coke at him.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
They just, like, want this motherfucker to take it. Like,
It was just
that's
it was
fucked
weird.
up, bro.
I've never seen that. I've seen people throw like give joints and stuff, but
Yeah, you talking about, like, some hardcore ass shit? Like, they trying to, nah, bro.
I don't know. It was just I feel like his crowd just never really
The
cared.
people who is with.
To me, it just comes off as his fans looked at him as like a drug icon more than like an artist,
Yeah.
and never really really listened to his music.
I feel
So I feel like if they did, they'd get why he's doing all these drugs and everything.
Yeah.
He wasn't even doing hard drugs like that. Like he was just doing Xans and weed.
Xans is still pretty.
Yeah, but it's like it's prescribed.
Okay, but weed, we'll keep it at weed, like, if anything. Like, Xans is still pretty bad. Like, weed's, like, the one that
It's his demons. He had
pass.
to beat his demons. He came out too. He was bi.
Oh, he was bi?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Damn.
I never heard that. His management. So then after this, his management just started being really, really crappy too.
Like, trying to force, like...
They started. Hold on.
Damn, this fool didn't have, like...
They constantly kept on suggesting counseling for him.
He
Just
didn't
because
want
like they just realized he was starting to go down.
Yeah.
And so they got him a house in London.
Damn,
Because they said, yeah, so when his old manager was like, it was a different environment.
Mm-hmm.
There was no chaos, and I always made sure he would have food in his fridge, and there would be no people dropping in.
So these people were kind of looking out for him.
Yeah, his first management
Okay.
group was looking out for him, and what I got from them was they knew this GBC was they were just messing him up.
Just f***ing with him and shit.
They're just messing him up, and then after that, I was right about the label. He started having problems with his label because he felt like his label didn't know how to distribute them. Which makes sense just because like he was a new SoundCloud artist,
Yeah.
and like
They probably
the labels didn't know what they're trying
put
to
him
do.
onto, like, a crowd that's not for that music, probably, and stuff, too. Like,
And then after that, Peep did tell his manager though. He said, "I don't want to be Lil Peep. I'd rather work at Starbucks. I just feel like I should be doing everything that First Access is trying to do." And then he just goes off on his whole manager.
damn, he said that?
Yeah, he just goes off on everyone.
Damn, this was talking about working at Starbucks. No, I'm not even trying to be funny, but like be an artist and like have like a fan base, but like just want to quit.
He wanted to quit because of the label though.
I know, but like that's so sad. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they really must have beat the shit out of him, like mentally, like to the point where he didn't even want to do that shit anymore.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
But,
That's fucked up how they got these motherfuckers fucked up like that sometimes.
so then GBC got him to fire his old management.
Oh,
They're like,
no.
because he was about to tour on the same tour as 2017 tour. They were gonna they wanted him to bring him on. They wanted Peep to bring on their group.
Yeah.
But their manager kept telling him, "Nah, like it's not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
This and that." And then Peep was like, "Nah, like I'm gonna take him."
Then the group got into his head, bro.
And then they kept telling him to fire his old manager and everything. And
he finally gave in.
He gave in. He gave in sooner or later. And his new management was hired and even hired people to watch over Peep. And then so then they got just a bunch of like quotes and stuff. Like people were calling the bus grimy and crowded. And always just, I guess they never would leave the bus to eat or anything. They would just barely sleep, party, and then just do all the shit. They said like the most popular drug on the bus was ketamine.
You never heard of that?
Horse tranquilizer.
Damn! Bro, horse tranquilizer too, like.
Bro, this is the most wild stuff. His management was getting him the stuff. Like his new management? Yeah, his new management people, his new managers and stuff were getting him everything.
Oh my god.
They deny it, but that's what people were saying. So Peep was planning on leaving the group in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where I was just like, all right, like I'm pretty sure I have the right picture of Peep.
Mm-hmm.
Like he wasn't a dumb kid.
No,
like he knew, like he was smart. Like I think he was smart.
Yeah.
Like a good kid. He was just with the wrong. He was just a garbage ass group.
Yeah, probably didn't know how to say no, because how nice he was. He probably didn't know how to say no to people that much.
Yeah, and they even said he felt bad that he was coming up way too much, way too fast.
Yeah,
compared to everybody else.
Probably felt like he just didn't deserve all that.
Not even that. I just feel like he didn't know, because he is new. I had to remind myself, like, he is a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah.
And there was no blueprint for them. So him coming up was just different. He had no one to look up to. No one to even, like,
I doubt
follow
anybody
anything.
reached out also.
Yeah.
Like, big artists? No, I don't think nobody reached out.
So apparently they think he died from this pill called Roxy's.
I thought it was fentanyl.
So they called it fentanyl inside of Xanax, but instead, so there's two fans that they brought up on the bus, and the two fans.
I read that. I saw that part. Yeah.
So the two fans said when they went on that he took a Roxy, and it was a 60 milligram, and they said that after that was when he just started falling asleep. But they said he kept waking up, like after and stuff.
Like just getting up a little bit and then go back to sleep.
They said he was just knocked out. His head was just leaning back all the way back. And
Damn, that's so sad.
But everyone on the bus said he was snoring, so that's why they thought he was sleeping. But then they mentioned I forgot this doctor. They quoted her and they said she said the respiratory function is just. So when you're in that state that he was in, it means your respiratory function is decreasing and people lose their ability to protect their airways, so they start snoring. So he was just dying.
Oh, so the snoring was him just trying to keep breathing, like
yeah. So him snoring was him trying to just continue breathing by snoring, but
they just thought he was sleeping.
Yeah. No one realized.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, I feel bad for this kid. I don't know. I hate this group too. His group he was with.
Lil Tracy makes music too. You know? Nah, bro, I ain't rocking with that shit.
They're crazy.
Damn.
Do you
My deal. That's hella sad, bro.
It is
like
sad.
Just thinking about you got like a homie just chilling, like so and dies like.
It was right before a show too.
Yeah, I know. I remember in Tucson, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Tucson. I don't know how to say it. Tucson.
Tucson, no.
Yeah.
Tucson, not Tucson.
I think. But people did learn. New artists are learning from this. Like, I don't know if you saw.
I don't like Fat Nick, but I saw that he was very like vocal about the whole situation. I don't know if he stopped taking drugs though. But I know a lot of people.
I think it slowed down though.
Yeah, but a lot of people were like, "We're gonna like this is like this death like did it for us. Like we're gonna calm down on this shit. Like it's getting out of hand." Because I think the first person to go out from some shit like this was Yams. Like
it was Yams.
5 years ago.
It wasn't fentanyl. I don't think.
No.
It was the lean.
It was a lean.
Yeah, it was lean.
People still leaning, but like it has slowed down for sure. Because ever since Yams, it's been a whole lot, bro. Mac. Shit, what else? I don't know.
Yeah, that's all I got.
But it's for sure slowed down, and it should be like zero. It should be nothing. But I mean, like I understand, I guess, but for sure slowed down.
R.I.P. Peep.
R.I.P. Peep.
Alright, that's all I got.
That's it.
I think that's all.
Damn. All right then.
My life can't say that, girl. Don't tell me you could say that shit. All she want is payback for the